Okay, after inadvertently turning off the recorder, now I'm back to the small brown bat. There's the back of one with its little fuzzy back and its little tiny feet. There's the front of one with its little tiny tail curled up. Those are both important features. In here are anole lizards whose eyes do not swivel. That turns out to be important. There is one up on the plant. There is another one up on the plant. There's 4 of them in there. That's the only 2 I can see right now. But those are anole lizards. Now we're going to go into the animal room, so you'll hear a lot of background noise. This guy on the glass is a pleco catfish. It's related to sturgeon. That will turn out to be important. Let's see if we can see him from the side. Let's see. Can we see him from the side? Not sure we can see him from the side well. There he is. And the guys buzzing around him are golden shiner minnows. And it says on their card, no adipose fin, no scales on head. So those will all come up while you're doing classification. Over here, we have eastern painted turtles. Although it's called the shell, it's really scales. If you look at the legs, you can see the scales. And here's our turtles in the tank. Good old guys. Had them for decades. Literally, I've had them for decades. So you can get a pretty good look at them. In here are our pretty mice snoozing. These are old world mice. So when you are looking up mice, they're old world mice. Just to show you, that's one of our really pretty golden ones. Pretty good picture of the mouse. Okay, back out into the room. We have Nereus sea worms, which are, even though they have little things sticking out of them, they're considered worm-like. Those are not fins sticking out of them. So these are, when you get to the worm-like choice, they are considered worm-like. We have a rock crab with a 6-segment abdomen. Okay, let's get back up a bit. There's the top of it. There is the bottom of it. You can see the big claws. There's the face of it. There are little antennae there. We have sea urchins. And it says on the card they have pentaradial symmetry, so that will be important. We have our stuffed cobra with fixed fangs. So here's our cobra, not stuffed terribly well, but there's the cobra. There's the back side of it with the markings on the hood. Don't remember if the markings are important when you classify it, to tell you the truth. Here's an African violet. Unfortunately, and this often happens with plants, one of the things that would help you identify what you're looking at are flowers, and it's not in flower right now, but that's the underside of the leaf, and that will work just as well as counting the petals on the flower. We have a cuttlefish. Little thing looks quite a bit like a fat squid. So there's a pretty good picture of it. You can see its tentacles, you can see its eyes. Cuttlefish. And we have a scorpion. Scorpion in a jar, not alive, used to be. You can see, count how many legs it has. You can count how many walking legs, and then the front things, the front claws. And you can see the tail curled over the top. There are no antennae here. Okay, that, as I said, the scopes, you're going to have to do looking at images that have been posted in the files. So that is the walkthrough, and I haven't actually put things in the scopes yet. That is the walkthrough for the classification lab if you're doing it remotely. Remember, use the classification key supplied. Don't go off, off-site looking for stuff. You'll get all sorts of weird answers.